This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. Thank you very much for tuning into my channel. Please subscribe to it for all up-to-date immigration news. Today I'm going to return to the Chagos Islands and the recent announcement by the government. As anyone who has watched my videos will know, the British government has relaxed the immigration rules on nationality law, which will directly affect the direct descendants of Chagossians. Those are people that were forced to be removed from the Chagos Islands. The purpose of this short video is to explain who qualifies and what they will need. It doesn't really matter what country you're in, as long as you're a direct descendant. So you could be in another country and still qualify for a British passport. As everyone knows, after all the hard work, justice or some form of justice has finally happened. And given that the Home Office has announced a new entitlement for direct descendants who are born, or direct descendants of Chagossians, who are born on the islands that now form part of the British Indian Overseas Territory and who are not already British Overseas Territory citizens or British citizens, they can now acquire both these forms of British nationality. The key issue is who will be able to apply. In short, the following people will be able to apply. Direct descendants of those born on the Chagos Islands who are not already BOTC or British citizens. They are the people that will be able to apply for as a BOTC national or a British citizen, and therefore entitled to live, work and be treated as a British citizen in the United Kingdom. However, this is going to mean that those that are direct descendants are going to need to prove it. The reason for this is that the Home Office can be quite hostile and can be quite demanding in documents in order to prevent other people from claiming to be direct descendants. So it'll be necessary to search out and keep any birth certificates or any other evidence that the person is related to is a direct descendant of someone born on the Chagos Island. This documentation, I cannot stress, is massively important, as it will be for descendants to prove this, and it may be particularly harder for those living in Mauritius or other countries, but they should do their best to get the documentation together. There's also an important point, which is that this is not open-ended. That people will need to qualify within 5 years or apply within 5 years, or minors will need to apply by the age of 23. Further good news is that the Home Office are not going to be charging a fee for this application, which is good because the fees can be quite high. The next question on everyone's thoughts is, when will this start? Apparently the Home Office is seeking to implement this provision as soon as possible, as they have the necessary processes in place. What this means in practice is that they're going to have to set up a team that deals with applications from direct descendants of Chagossians, whether that be grandchildren or great-grandchildren, etc., and identify the documents that are needed to prove this. This at the moment is uncertain, but given the fact sheet that the government have put out, it seems to be that it will happen fairly quickly. I will of course produce a further video on this as to exactly what documents are needed, what forms are needed to be filled in, and I'm always here to help if anyone has any questions or wants to know anything more about it. So it's good news. We've gone from, say, a month or so ago, when this was being tabled as an amendment in the Lords, to the government issuing a fact sheet saying it's going to happen. The obvious question is how soon, and I would hope that it happens as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching this video. I've concentrated on this as I consider it to be a massive injustice perpetrated by the British government years ago, and granting citizenship or BOT citizenship is at the very least some recognition of that injustice. Please do not hesitate to contact me. Please do not hesitate to get in touch with me if I can help you on this matter or any other immigration matter. Thank you very much for watching. This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers.